Welcome to the Lumension AntiVirus video vignette series, in which we discuss how to use specific features and capabilities of Lumension AntiVirus, an integrated module on the Lumension Endpoint Management and Security Suite, to help secure and clean your endpoints from malware, including viruses, trojans, rootkits, spyware, and adware. Hello, my name is Chris Merritt, and in this episode I'm joined by David Murray from Product Management to discuss how you can protect your endpoints using Lumension AntiVirus. While modern AV engines have become very efficient, they still impose a burden on system resources. So, in order to reduce end-user impact but still limit malware intrusion, organizations typically want to control when and how scans are performed. Organizations need to protect their endpoints without unduly impacting user productivity or experience. So, David, how does one get the right malware protection in the right place at the right time?
Chris, in order to protect your endpoints, you need the ability to scan for malware when files are being accessed, and you also want to be able to perform periodic scans on the endpoint to determine whether there is any dormant malware that needs to be cleaned up. So let's go ahead and have a look at each of these. I'm going to go ahead and create a real-time monitoring policy. This policy enables you to set scanning options which are then used every time an endpoint accesses a file in a read or write operation, or every time a program is executed. You may want to apply different, more secure settings for users or processes that access the endpoint remotely versus a local user. You have a number of scanning options to provide additional protection, which you can see on the screen here. This is your primary antivirus protection policy, and it gives you immediate protection each time you access a file. The other policy option you've got is a recurring virus and malware scan. While real-time monitoring will protect you each time you access a file, you also want to periodically perform a full scan of your endpoint at a deeper level to identify whether there is any dormant malware lurking on the endpoint. You can schedule this to occur on a daily or a weekly basis. The decision about which of these to implement really depends on your security posture and the particular scanning options that you select. If you're going to conduct a daily scan, you may not want to select the deeper scanning options, as that might be more intrusive for the user. However, if you're running the scan, let's say at the weekend, you can select the more extensive options like the sandbox and archive scans because the user isn't going to be present at the time the scan is occurring. You also have the ability to directly control the amount of CPU that gets used by the antivirus scan. This is the subject of a separate vignette, so I won't cover that here. The final option that's available to you is the Scan Now, performing an immediate virus and malware scan, and this will typically be performed when there's a problem. Let's say there's a virus outbreak. You want to run an immediate scan in your environment with the more extensive settings enabled to determine whether there is malware present. The other time you might execute an immediate scan is if you're about to go into easy lockdown, if you've got application control. So Chris, hopefully that gives you an idea of the different antivirus scan options available and how they're used.
So it's really a matter of using the versatility that's built into the tool to get the right scan in the right place, isn't it?
Yes, that's right. There are different levels of protection you can enable, and it gives you granular control over your environment, helping you to balance protection with productivity.
Great. Thanks, David. I hope you enjoyed this short video on how using Lumension AntiVirus will help secure and clean up your endpoints from malware, including viruses, trojans, rootkits, spyware, and adware. For more information, please visit the antivirus page on our website, where you can get a free trial version today. Thank you.